Today I want to talk about, how world ruins people. Yeah, how the world ruins people. So obviously, which is how people, yeah, ruin people. So I mean, and obviously, um, which is how people ruin themselves. You know, I mean, um, there is, I mean, uh, you know, we don't know about devil really, but um, we can quite surely say, um, you know, there is no devil in the world, so there is not entire, you know, I mean, I mean, what I mean is, I mean, there's no uh, little devil among people. um, uh, you know, um, I mean, entire, I mean, 100% evil. Um, yeah, I mean, um, you don't think, I mean, if you, uh, yeah, um, I mean, think about it. There is no human being who, start to kill, people who literally, I mean, um, yeah, when they can, right? Literally since when they can. You can see many, young killers or you know, serial young serial killers. But I think the youngest. I mean, since the history, I think the youngest uh, serial killer is like 11, I guess. Um, I mean, in my knowledge, um, I mean, but I mean, we can quite say, you obviously you can kill people. I mean, since like, um, I'm not sure, but maybe from, I mean, for sure, like, uh, since four, like, cause obviously I'm talking about, literally like, I'm talking about, I'm talking about, the strength, you know, cause I mean, we use, tools when we kill people. I mean, and even if you don't have a tool, literally like, um um you can, tool, um very sharp power, yeah, something you use, grabbing that thing, yeah, killing, grabbing, yeah, grabbing that thing, you know yeah, in your hands, like, right? So I mean, um except that kind of things, you can just poison, or you can, yeah, you can just poison. I mean, and all, you know what, everything, um yeah, really, I mean, every uh every living creatures have poison, literally everything. I mean, think about it. I mean, if you eat rice, I mean, eat like 2 kilogram of rice at one meal, yeah, that will be, quite strong poison to you, you know because your sugar level goes, straightly, yeah, goes up to very high, obviously. And um yeah, and you know what, I mean, if you eat like, I don't know, literally huge amount of salt, you die. I mean, of course, in a very short time, you die. Every living, I mean, that's not a living creature, but um, you know, that's a kind of a unique thing, which have a poison. Even it is, I mean, yeah, even it is not a living creature. Uh, yeah, but has poison. But mm, yeah, anyway, so sorry. I mean, the point is, yeah, and we call it poison. I mean, poison just mean poison. If it poison you, that's poison. I mean, so everything is poison. Uh, uh, yeah, 100% always is related with amount, or whatever that is. So I don't know if, uh, even if you use, um, you know some kind of chemical gas, uh-uh. It, um, if you use like, if you use it under, I mean, like, think about if you use it 0.000000000000000 and 1%. I mean, maybe that is not poison. So, yeah. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to say is, yeah, I mean, if you know how to kill, you know, person, maybe in this case, maybe you can kill a person, like, maybe since 3, maybe if you are a genius, maybe 2. But literally, I mean, if you are a I mean, talking about devil, it just starts with, you know it just starts without an age. I mean, to harm people, right? So that's the difference between, I mean, human being and devil. And you cannot quite tell what is cruel. I mean, to cut off the head and I don't know, eat it, or I mean, or I mean, you just keep suffering, living, I mean, yeah, literally living the present time human being, because the suffering just keeps going on, right? I mean, if you see like Matthew or some kind of for I don't know, um, for I don't know, that kind of um, Matthew or Jones, um, you can see that very just inside of a human, and I mean, and let that human, let that person keep harming himself, but not literally, I mean, killing that person instantly. I mean, we cannot, I mean, we cannot quite tell what is more cruel. I mean, you can quite tell. I mean, if there was not Jesus, maybe he or she has been suffered, um, that person's entire life. Yeah. So, um, but I don't know. Maybe you can quite. I don't know. You can quite tell human beings are more cruel. I mean, because sometimes, um, yeah, and sometimes yeah. Also, there are some people who kidnap people, or I mean, just keep suffering like their children. I mean, um, like almost forever. Um, but um, yeah. So, but we can literally tell like there is no age if that um, that when we are talking about devil, uh, devil harm or suffer people. Um, I mean, of devil itself, there is no age. Uh, so yeah, maybe yeah we can yeah, and also there is no you know mm, there is no God. I mean, among people, and yeah, I'm I'm quite sure even among like I don't know 60 you know 60 or no billion or 600 or 6,000 billion among that kind of population, there are no there are even not one almost, I mean, literally like God, like Enoch. uh so um so he you know yeah, flew upside to the heaven. um I don't know why Jesus and Enoch, or I don't know, maybe Isaiah, I'm not sure, um flew up to the sky. There is no heaven, I mean, in sky, but you know, yeah, I'm quite sure nowadays there is not even one kind of one person. I'm not entirely sure, but one person who is like, you know, yeah, and who has who has walked with God, I mean, for his entire life. So so you can, you know, you can quite tell, you know, there is no even if there is one person like that, I mean, you know, you can quite tell there's no, you know, 100% devil among people, and yeah, it's not, yeah, and and yeah, also people can escape from people, you know, maybe not, you know, devil if there is no one, like, you know, who has a very strong, you know, belief, and or, you know, many people who have love, near them. You know, beside of them, yeah, maybe then it is impossible to escape from devil, but I mean, you know, if that person is possessed, you know. But yeah, also it's very hard, you know, to escape from, you know, literally like little devil like people, but or I don't know, you know, a person, but you know, it is, I think it is yeah, I think it is more yeah, more easy. And even, you know, even you are in, you know, even you are I don't know, even you are present, you know what I mean, even you are like locked in, I don't know, some place, so yeah, you cannot just tell yeah, maybe it maybe in those kind of, you know, cases, but even in those kind of cases you cannot on a 100% literally 100% that people have ruined your life, because, you know, if you think about it, there are, I'm 100% sure about it, I mean, I have been suffered, I mean, because of, I mean, very, I mean, cruel and, you know, weird event in my life, and you know, I'm 100% sure that has been a sign before, uh, that there had been a sign before you know, has been, I don't know, has been, you know, yeah, has been suffered, has been, has been suffered, I mean, has been, I don't know, even before that suffering, you know, yeah, started, um, yeah, um, and most, normal cases, um, yeah, um, you can quite tell, yeah, can easily tell, it is not because of, uh, it is not 100% because of other people, and even, it's some kind of cruel and, um, cruel big, um, kind of, event. Uh, yeah, you can quite tell, uh, there has been a signs, or at least a sign before. I quite believe there has been at least more than two, yeah, at least more than one sign, at least, um, so at least two signs, I believe, um, yeah, before that, um, yeah, before choose to step inside of that, um, suffering. I mean, obviously, you didn't catch it, I mean, consciously. um, but there are at least, I believe there are at least two signs, at least, that you can, tell that you shouldn't step in that, even, uh, you don't know, you don't know, really, you don't really know what it is. um, and yeah, um, and yeah, think about, I mean, they are not, like, you cannot, um, cut the little cut that little dividing line, um, yeah, I mean, between, horrible event and, um, several, um, small, um, bad events, um, of lives, of yeah, so yeah, yeah, I mean, you cannot draw the, dividing line between those two, and it, there is no, like, vivid dividing line. It's not like, 1 + 1 is 2 and 1 + 2 is 3. It's not, um, yeah, So it just, you can just tell, it's different, but you cannot just tell like, um you know this evil and that evil is just different. You cannot tell like this. It's not, just different. It's yeah. Sorry about my lack of my sorry because I'm lack of my English. um and I think you can know what I'm talking about. um yeah.